well, I guess from there, we'll go to number 2, the Children's Hospital. Alright, gameplay tip, sometimes you shouldn't touch things. Real world tip, have you ever tried asking what your father's true name is? You might be surprised. Okay, so this, like, the helmet is giving me, like, Guitaru Man vibes. Fun character design. I dig. And I refilled my health in between sessions. That's great. Well, between episodes. Children's hospitals have the same smell to them. It's a clean smell that somehow makes you want to vomit, like a mixture of bleach and Elmer's glue. I love it. Doctors will always smile at you when they say they cannot help you. Give them the copay and die more as they tell you that you aren't full of cancer, aren't full of incurable illness. You're only sick once. No! Oh my god. Hospitals feel like the safest place to me, even though I know they aren't. They're the least safe place, a place that will swallow you whole and give you a disease. A place that will cut you open and make others feel good about it. And through it all, the elevator is there. I can smell it. That smell of rust and petrol breaking through the clean hospital smell. The doors are wide open, waiting for me to enter. Yep, there it is, elevator. See, when they said public building, I thought they meant like... Well, they did say government buildings too, so like, I guess this isn't set in America? Alright, well, we're just gonna go to the elevator, I guess. God, the "you're only sick once" just gives me vibes of, you know, baby shoes never worn. You know? Alright, down we go. The nurse looks at you through an eyeless void. You just know she's thinking about meat. Welcome to the lower wing. Here we help to preserve the most important individuals of humankind, both in honor of their contributions and as a sign for the rest of humanity to follow. Okay. Let's go have words with Mr. House over here. Plato is before you. He quivers and shakes in a perverse way. I was right about everything in my life except for the cave. I was totally off the mark with that. No matter, there's no better sound than the sound of children. The touch of children, the smell of children. Socrates agrees with me, so you know it's good and right. You get no pleasure from touching Plato. I am unable to interact with the screens. And I want to be done with Plato. My gosh, that room is noisy. Alright, who do we have here? Alexander the Great is before you. He quivers and slops in a violent way. There's nothing greater in this world than the feeling of battle. To conquer and be conquered. To feel that warm slick on your hand. Wouldn't you agree? I would do anything to feel another man's blood again. You get no pleasure from touching Alexander the Great. Alright, well, skulls, mushrooms. Is that like a shark or a gator or something? Alright, so we got Plato, we got Alexander the Great, and he mentioned Aristotle, so maybe that's who this is. Who died and left Aristotle in charge of morality? Plato. Cleopatra is before you. She moves and shakes in an ambitious, dangerous way. There's nothing better in life than having people think you're helping them. Popularity is absolutely key when moving forward. If you play your cards right, anything seems necessary. A massacre? A young girl with a slit throat? The dissolution of a people? A crushed slave revolt? They'll do it all for you, if you know how. You get no pleasure from touching Cleopatra. Well, alright. Can I go around? Oh, health! Don't mind if I do, you never know. Yeah, okay, well, 3 Greeks then. Fun fact, despite everything, Cleopatra was indeed of Greek descent. Oh, there's a nurse in here. Basically, almost directly Greek descent because she was so goddamn inbred. The nurse wears a keycard around her neck. As a thanks for their contributions to society, our patients are surrounded by their most favorite things in life. They'll never get bored and they'll never be unhappy. The nurse feels dry and warm to the touch. She feels very proud of her special keycard. Well, a keycard opens a door, I'm sure. But before I go hammering people, I should at least make sure there's no other option. I mean, heck, I don't even know what a keycard would open here. Have I seen a door? I don't think I've seen a door for this. I mean, just the elevator that takes me back up, but like, you don't just go back up. I don't even... Is this like Smiles? She really cares about you. Well, that's nice. Alright, well... Alexander the Great. He wants blood. You get no pleasure from... Okay. I can't even smash these guys. key card. No. I don't see any doors. So what could the keycard be used for? Keys open doors. After all. Floor made me think maybe it was like an elevator or something. Oh! Maybe. Maybe I shouldn't have murdered that nurse. It's fine. We did it for her patient. Alexander the Great loves bloodshed. Okay, successfully dodged. There's a nurse over there. I guess that's scenery. Authorized access only. Well, that's me. I have the keycard. But no, let's go talk with this nurse. The nurse wears a plastic keycard around her neck. What a time to be alive. Ah, it's really great to get outside every once in a while. Make sure you're going outside. If you're not doing that, you're practically killing yourself. The nurse moves in a shaky, outdoorsy way. Oh, who could this be? The nurse looks at you through an eyeless void. She's trickling in a most vile way. You must understand, nutrients and meat are siphoned from hospital patients from around the world to keep our VIP guests alive. It might seem brutal, but I bet you never even noticed it until now. The nurse touches and feels in a way that tells you she really understands the big picture of when it comes to healthcare. I think I just killed Plato. Which means Aristotle's in charge now. I'll take that. We've resorted to violence. We've resorted to violence and we are, oh. Yeah, we've resorted to violence and we are officially juking enemies. The nurse looks at you through an eyeless void. You can feel a plump kind of love coming from her. My favorite kind. We've nourished outpatients so well. Look at how plump and happy their bodies have become. I'm so proud of them. The nurse's dry surface is covered in a layer of... Alright. The nurse's dry surface is covered in a layer of wetness. Alright. That's how that works. Oh, a note. Recently uncovered text references two enigmatic figures. Savanashi Vishneri, Queen of Venus, and Krusner Colvin, King of Mercury. Several ancient textiles depict these beings creating the heavenly bodies and weaving the universe. Their names seemingly refer to two fictitious planets, Venus and Mercury respectively, which they held domain over. It is thought that these figures acted as a subject of worship. However, the descriptions and depictions within the textiles match no known religions or cultures. Figure A, symbols of the aforementioned deities. Note the upright cross, possibly denoting a connection to Christianity. Sure. I love that that's just a note sitting on the wall. Okay, who have I killed so far? Alright, well, that's Alexander the Great. So it looks like Cleopatra's still alive, which makes sense. Her thing's all the way over there. And that's the side I haven't been down yet. Anything going on in Plato's room? No. Oh. Alright. I will tilt the camera down so I can see where I'm going. Looks like a nurse. It's another one of these fucking things. Ow. Oh! Okay. You can absolutely get destroyed. That doctor did a lot more damage than I had anticipated. Sanity medication hurts your health. The real JFK's then aborted fetus was found by the Department of Justice in 2006. Okay. Let's, head back to the elevator. We already read this text. A crazy lady loves the smell of glue, hates the hospital. That is the expression of a person who both knows everything and also has an empty head. Okay. Who had... Alexander the Great has the nurse with the key card. Ba-boom, fuck your life. Okay. Now, armed with so much keycard, let's head... God, I should do the one on the left first, because I haven't successfully done this one, because this is where that doctor killed me. I call it a doctor, but I don't even know that. This nurse looks off in a daze, thinking of the wonderful heavenly bodies. Beautiful night, isn't it? It makes me feel a lot better to know that when I look at the moon, someone is looking back. The nurse's warm interior is covered by a cold exterior. Oh right, there was medicine up there. I didn't get it. No nurse in this room. But there is Cleopatra. Off with her head. Oh! That's the moon looking back all right. Okay. Got him with the corner. Classic World of Warcraft strats. I line of sighted him. Hello, nurse. The nurse has a keycard around her neck. You think about choking her with it. Each and every one of these small rooms houses an important figure. Once the patient has grown enough, they'll be moved into their own main room up above. She feels like a smile and touches like a day. But she hammers just like anybody else. Alright, now let's go kill the other two on the other side, and then we'll see what's going on. Don't like that moon. Alright, keycard access. Hello, nurse. We've nourished our patients, our outpatients, so well. Look at how plump and happy their bodies have become. I'm so proud of them. You guys are doing great work. Probably. Don't mind me as I just kill off significant historical figures from humanity. Who needs to time it? I'll just dash. It's really great to get outside, every once in a while. Make sure you're going outside. If you're not doing that, you're practically killing yourself. Who's killing who? It is an unfortunate but necessary sacrifice to rid humanity of all this. I understand, nutrients and meat are siphoned from hospital patients from around the world to keep our VIP guests alive. It might seem brutal, but I bet you've never even noticed it until now. Alright. Maybe I'm in Greece. It's like if the hospital is a government building, and we have these figures from history here. Do the sidestep move. We are up. Okay. Oh. I got an egg of the earth. Okay. Mission 2 success. Transient location? I feel as though storming the public school with a hammer, probably a bad idea. Not every enemy is a friend. Real world tip, there's at least one biocomputer mainframe stored in every public government building. Starting point. Okay. Yeah, so I'm like, I don't know where this could be. If the medical center is like A government building. That implies some level of public health care. There is historical Greek figures here, but obviously, like, Cleopatra would have been... she escaped back to Egypt after the whole shit went down in Rome, didn't she? The Threat woman seems lost in thought. When nobody was looking, the Queen's chrysalis hatched. That means she's out there. Who knows where? I can't help but fear. There are vermin dogs who would lead her astray. I must have faith the Queen will return. Pat your head. Her skin is rougher than you expected, covered in a thin layer of fur. Who knows where the Queen could be? And I'm just like, you guys have a queen? Oh. Okay. Sometimes you shouldn't touch things. Every building, from hospitals to homes, contains a room that acts as a heart of the building, delivering blood nutrients to the building's extremities. Try to find your house's heart. I live in an apartment complex, so I can only assume that the heart is probably up on the roof with the AC units. Hey, can you hear me? Yes, we can hear you. Good, I hope you're doing well. It's boring here. I'm dying of boredom. I can't stand the desert. Blah. What's the status? The Queen? She's awake, but still dormant, trying to hide. Doesn't matter, though. Her progress is perfect. What about the other one? The King is fast asleep, like a big, dumb, snoring baby. Good. Do not wake him up until I tell you to. The last thing we need to deal with is both of them at the same time. Not until everything's ready. Aw, do we have to? There's nothing to do around here. Especially these little puppets. They're boring, not like the real thing. These ones don't squirm right, and they make such a mess when they pop. Have patience. Soon we'll have more fun than ever before. Ah, if you say so, you're the boss. Hee hee, am I a good boy. The best of all the boys. The king of all boys. Once we see you again, I'll give you a big nice bone. Sounds lovely, I'll look forward to that. Oh wait, is this channel secure? Should be, not like it matters. Nobody's listening can do anything. I see. Alright, so at this point I'm just walking into transient locations and, not every enemy is a friend. Viruses do not exist. Illness is simply your body punishing you for what you've done wrong. Oh, things Bill Maher believes. I've dealt with these two already. Can I talk to them? Hey, can you hear me? Yes. Alright, I've already dealt with these guys. Oh, a new one! I've already seen these hints before already. Daddy's bad place. Oh, God. An old dusty TV set. It's pretty rare that you find a TV that speaks when spoken to. Most of them are too self-absorbed. When a TV talks back to you, it's a true friend.
At 3:45 a.m. today, a state of emergency was declared following the appearance of a large unknown insect-like creature in the Melness borough of Central City. The creature is unpredictable and is considered to be highly dangerous. This is not a drill. If you are inside, stay inside. outside, find the nearest shelter. If you are thinking, stop thinking. The insect may appear to you as a human. It is not. It is an aberration of your imagination and does not exist. Stay away from the insect, as it is highly dangerous. Do not attempt to communicate with the insect, as it is highly dangerous. The insect is not real. The insect is not real. The insect is not real.
Okay, well that was a broadcast. You run your finger across the surface of the TV set, picking up a notable layer of dust. Think about how it might feel if you were covered in a layer of dust. Alright, it's my experience cleaning up old dusty monitors for sure. Have I been in this one? Scientists have discovered that humans from 100,000 years ago featured a holy orifice in the head no longer present. It is believed this orifice disappeared after the Crusades. Yeah, I did this one already. I did that one too. Let's go to school!